Hello. So today I'm going to show you how to crochet this pot holder. And the yarn I have is Bernat Handicrafter cotton. So if you're going to be using this for hot pots and casserole dishes, don't use acrylic because it could melt. Always use cotton for your pot holders. So I am using a 5mm crochet hook. So to start, you want to do a slip knot. So you can hold the yarn. You want to put your needle in and go around, and then hold where the yarns cross and pull that strand through. The other way is you can just wrap it around and go through, and then put your hook through and tighten it up. Okay, so now to start, you want to chain 4. And then you want to go back through and slip stitch in the first stitch. So slip stitch, you just pull the yarn through and then pull it through the loop. So then you get this ring. And then you want to chain 3. And now we're going to be working in to this ring. So you want to yarn over. We're going to do 2 double crochets. So yarn over and then go through the center of this ring. Grab your yarn. Pull it back through. What's up, Ozzy? Hi. And then wrap around, yarn over, and then go through 2. Yarn over and go through the last 2. And that's a double crochet. So you're going to do another one in here. So yarn over, go through the loop, grab your yarn, come back, yarn over, go through 2 loops. Yeah, Ozzy. And then go through the last 2. So that's the first cluster. This chain 3 counts as 1 double crochet. Then you want to chain 2. So chain 2 and then do another cluster, but this time you're going to be doing 3 double crochets. And I like to keep the tail in here, so you're going to be going around the loop and the tail just to help tuck it in. So yarn over, go through the loop, pull the yarn through, yarn over again, go through 2, and go through the last 2. So yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 more. So 1 more. Okay, so now we have 2 clusters of 3, and we want to have 4 clusters. So now chain 2 and yarn over and do another cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay, so then chain 2, and then do your last cluster of 3 double crochets. Okay, so when you're done your last cluster, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2, and then you're going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain off of that first chain 3. So you're going to slip stitch into the top of that first chain 3, and just so yarn over, pull that through, and then pull that through the loop. That's a slip stitch. So now you can kind of see the formation of the corners. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you can cut your yarn, and then you just want to pull that tail through and tighten that up. Okay, so now you can get your white yarn or whatever color you want, your next color. So do a slip knot and put that on, and then we're going to do a standing double crochet in one of these corners. So it doesn't matter what corner. But to do a standing double crochet, so you want to hold this, you want to yarn over, and then go through the corner, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and then go through 2, yarn over, and go through the last 2. And that gives you a standing double crochet. And then you're going to do 2 more double crochets in this corner. Okay. You're not going to do a chain in between, so we're only going to be doing the chain 2s in the corner spaces. So this is not going to be a chain, and we're just going to go right into this next corner and do 3 double crochets. And now we can chain 2 because this is the corner, and then do 3 more double crochets in this corner space. Okay, and no chains in between because this is not a corner. You're just going to do 3 double crochets in this corner space. And now chain 2, because this is the corner. And then 3 more double crochets in this space. Okay, so then 3 double crochets in this corner. And then chain 2. And then 3 more double crochets in this same corner. Okay, and then 3 double crochets into this corner. And then chain 2. Then we're going to join right here in this spot right there. We're going to join with a slip stitch. So just pull that through and then go through the loop. So now you're going to chain 3. And then do 2 double crochets in this same spot. And that's your first cluster. And then we're going to go and do 3 double crochets into this space here, and then 3 double crochets into the corner, chain 2, 3 double crochets again. So when you're going into this space, you're not going to chain any in between the stitches because it's not a corner. So you're just going to go directly into here and do 3 double crochets. Okay, so then do 3 double crochets into this corner. And then chain 2 and 3 double crochet. And then just continue this all the way around. So this next space, you're going to do 3 double crochets, and then in this corner space, every corner you're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. Meet you back at the beginning. Okay, then when you get back to this corner, do 3 double crochets. Chain 2, and now you're going to attach it into this top, the third chain. So for your first chain 3, so you're going to attach it to the top here. So go into the top like the third chain and do a slip stitch. Right. So that's 2 rows, and we're going to do 1 more row of the white, just exactly as we were doing, but now we're going to have 2 gaps. We're going to do a 3 double crochets here, 3 double crochets here, and then in the corner we're going to do still the 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we're going to do that all the way around. So to start, we're just going to start like our last one, chain 3, and then do 2 double crochets in the same space, and now we go into this first gap. We're going to do 3 double crochets in each gap. And then go to this next gap and do 3 double crochets. Okay, so now that brings us to the corner. So do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets, all in this one corner. Okay, so you're going to want to continue that all the way around until you get back to your first corner, and then you're going to finish it off like we finished this one. So I'll see you back at this corner. Okay, so now once you're back to this beginning corner, do 3 double crochets in the corner and chain 2. Now chain 2, and then you want to slip stitch into this top chain, so like the number 3 chain. There we go. Pull your yarn through and pull it through again. All right. So that's the 1, 2, 3, that's the third one. So now we can cut our yarn. And just yarn over and pull it through and tighten that up. Okay, so now you can go back to your next color. Okay, so do a slip knot. Tighten that onto your hook. And we're going to do another standing double crochet. So I'm going to do it in here, in any corner. I'm going to do it in this corner. So just hold the tail, wrap it around. You want to hold your tail so it doesn't twist around, and then go through this corner, pull the yarn, and then yarn over, and then go through one, the first two, yarn over, and go through the next two, and that's your standing double crochet. And then do another double crochet in the same spot. Okay, and then we're just going to do a double crochet in every single stitch. So this first stitch is going to be a bit hidden, this right here. So we're going to do a double crochet starting in there. And we're just going to do that all the way around. And in the corners, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2 double crochets in every corner. Okay, so then once you get to the first corner, you're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2 double crochet, all in this corner space. Chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet in this same space. Okay, so then continue that on until you get around to here, and you're going to end with 2 double crochet and chain 2, and then we're going to slip stitch it in here. So then when you get back to the first corner, you're going to do 2 double crochet and then chain 2. And then we're going to slip stitch into here, like right there. Let's go in, and then you pull yarn over, and then pull it through that loop. There you go. And then you can cut your yarn and pull this end through. And pull it snug to tie a knot. So now you can grab the white or So tie a slip knot. And put that on your hook. And then we're going to go through here. Pull it through, yarn over, pull it through. So it's a standing single crochet. So do another single crochet in the corner. And then we're going to go into the same, we're going to go into this hidden stitch. It might be hidden by these two, so you just kind of pull it. So go in there, that's where we're going to start, and do a single crochet in every single stitch. And then when you get to the corners, do two single crochets, chain one, and then 2 single crochets all in the one corner. Okay, so then in this corner, I'm going to create this little hanging piece. So if you don't want this little hanging loop, you can just do two single crochet, chain one, 2 single crochet. But if you do want this, I will show you how I did it. Okay, so to start, we're going to do 2 single crochet in here in this corner. And then chain 14. Okay, and then come back into the corner and do 2 single crochet. Okay, so then continue doing single crochets all along until you get to this corner, and then you're going to do 2 single crochets, chain 1, 2 single crochets in each corner. Okay, so then when you get back to the first corner, do 2 single crochet and chain 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to this first stitch here. Chain 1 and then slip stitch right. So you're going to be slip stitching right in there, right here. Okay. So yarn over, pull that through, and then pull it through the loop. All right, so now you can cut your yarn, wrap it, yarn over, and pull it through and tie the knot. And there you can tuck in all your end pieces. So weave all those in. So get your yarn needle. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to go in all these stitches and go around a couple times, and then just to secure it, so just go in. Okay, so once you go around a couple times, then you can trim it. Okay, so then this one, I always go into the same color when I'm weaving it in. So I just go through, and I'm going to bring this one down through here as well. Do that. I'm just going to wrap it around. Okay, and trim that. And you can go ahead and do that to all these other ends, and then you'll have your finished potholder. Alright, that wraps up this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Before we part ways, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this helpful, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, happy crocheting, and I'll see you in the next video.